irregular periods? Are you carrying the cross of infertility, struggling to conceive, or figure out what in the world is going on? Oftentimes you feel great, and then other times you just feel so terrible and outside of your own skin. Whether it's chronic pain, whether it's lots of joint pain, aches, lots of other things going on that just can't be explained, or maybe you've recently gotten a diagnosis of endometriosis. If so, this is video for you. I want to talk to you a minute, sister. If you're new here, I'm Rita Johnson, owner of Divine Mercy Nutritional Care, and I help women to take their health back into their own hands through diet, lifestyle, mindset changes, and at-home lab testing. I first want to talk to you about what endometriosis is. So our uterus is a muscle with a cavity in the center, and on the inside of the uterus, we have the endometrium lining. The endometrium lining should only grow inside of the uterus, and it is what sloughs at menstruation. Now, sometimes we will have endometrial tissue growing outside of the uterus. And when that happens, we can have severe pain, adhesions, lots of scarring, and it oftentimes is related to a high amount of inflammation. We don't know what causes endometriosis, but we do know that it runs in families. If someone in your family has endo, it is 7 times more likely that you also will have endo. So, what can we do about it, and how can we support our body when we have endo? I'm glad you asked. When we have endometriosis, one thing that is sometimes really helpful is to do surgery. Surgery is not always helpful for everybody, and it is really important that when you do go down the route of having endo excision surgery, that you're working with a physician who takes great care to preserve your health and fertility long term. If you would like to do everything you can before doing surgery, that's something that we always invite. In addition to surgery, because endometriosis is such a highly inflammatory disease, it's always very important to take steps to reduce inflammation. And we can do that through managing our diet and our lifestyle very easily. Unfortunately, we just oftentimes aren't equipped with how to do that. There are some common things that we're told that are very highly inflammatory with women with endometriosis. Gluten has been highly studied to show that when women with endo reduce gluten intake, they actually can also reduce their menstrual pain. Now, not everybody has pain with endo. Some people have what's called silent endo, where they don't feel bad at all. They don't have any PMS pain or any severe pain to speak of at all. But it can still be really impactful for helping to reduce inflammation, to reduce gluten. Two other highly inflammatory foods are sugar and processed seed oils. Processed seed oils are really insidious. They're in everything processed, as you can imagine. So reducing those is going to go a really long way in helping to improve inflammation. But in addition to that, there are things that women find that are inflammatory for them that's not inflammatory for someone else. So this oftentimes can be things like food sensitivities. For example, I've seen women that have food sensitivities to raw broccoli or chickpeas, cumin, basil, you name it, and it can be a food that is inflammatory to someone. So it's a really good idea to run a food sensitivity panel to see what is going on with your body and what other sources of inflammation there are that you can remediate. Another thing I like to look at when I'm working with somebody with endometriosis is to look at a GI stool map, which lets us see more about what's going on in their gut microbiome that could be contributing to inflammation. Supporting the microbial health throughout your gastrointestinal lining is going to be really beneficial and go a long way with helping your body to be able to fight any disease that it's facing, even endometriosis. All this to say, if you have done endo excision surgery and you are feeling so much better, I am so happy for you. But also don't neglect the importance of doing the diligence of supporting your body through your diet, through your lifestyle, by reducing stress so that you're not continuing to have this highly inflamed state that can cause endometriosis to grow back. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share for more content from me. Also, grab my free ebook, 5 Reasons You Might Know That It's Time to Break Up with Your Doctor, and where to go if you decide it is time to break up with your doctor, and what to try next.